Hey guys, it's Tiff. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you a pull, and this is for a special project I'm going to be working on for Christmas presents. This year I'm making some homemade Christmas presents for some of the females in my family. I think it'll be really fun and hopefully something that everyone can enjoy, and then I'm getting them something small kind of to go along with it. So I just want to show you what I've pulled out. And kind of what I'm going to be doing. So the idea I have is to do watercolor cards, and they'll look something like this. They're sorry, I can hold on to them. Something like this, and some other things too. I'll have some with designs and different things. And make sure you come back. Those two particular examples that I showed you are using pre-made cards, and those will be in a separate video than the cards that I completely create from scratch. So make sure you look back for those videos that are going to be in this series, and I'm excited to share with you what I come up with. Now, I've had quite a bit of watercolors in my stash for some time, and I haven't really used a whole lot of them. So this was kind of a multi-purpose idea. I wanted to do something DIY for the women in my family because I can, and because I think they'll enjoy it, but also because I want to use more of my stash. So this is kind of an experiment for me, so I hope you'll enjoy the ride. So one of the first things that I pulled were some stamps. So I have some that are nice shapes, like these butterflies from Paper Smooches, and I'm just going to show you some examples. Like these from Lawn Fawn, these circles from Hero Arts. I also have a couple of stencils, this Happy and this one from Tim Holtz. And then mostly the other things that I pulled are either fall in kind of three categories. So I have things that are good for like sentiments, including this really cute banner that says thanks in a bunch of different languages. In like this circle one, it says, I want to thank you for everything. I just adore that. I think it's so cute. And then I have ones that are good for like larger pieces on there, but not necessarily like background stamps. So like these florals are good. I thought I picked this hello for the sentiment really. But there's some other really neat images on there as well. This anchor from Cocoa Daisy. I picked these from Technique Tuesday by Ellie Edwards, in case maybe I wanted to like do some with like the person's last initial or what have you. I did these in case I used that Christmas stencil, then I needed at least one Christmas sentiment. I also pulled a couple of sets. Well, I guess just one set. I thought I pulled two, but guess not. I picked this one from Scrappy Happiness for the Aztec-y looking print right there. Just think that's really cute and very now. And then I have some more sentiments from Paper Smooches. So what I'm doing while I'm talking to you is kind of organizing these. Another set. These are harder to see because I don't have the background piece in them. But also from Paper Smooches. Then I have this American Craft set that again have just some really sweet images on there. I don't know if I'll use this one. I've had this one for a long time. I just had to have it when I saw it. You know how you see those. And then I haven't really used it that much. Then I had a cute idea with this one. It's two little people with a heart in between them. I thought would go so cute with this Hello Friend. Both of those are Amy Tangerine stamp sets. So super cute, right? And then last but not least, let me put these to the side, the ones that I've already showed you. I have a few background stamps that I thought I could stamp on black and then watercolor over them. So I have lots of options. One thing I want to mention is that I think not all my cards are going to be exactly the same size. And I think that's fun when you're doing a set. I think too often we stress about like they have to be the same exact size to be a cute set, and I don't think so. As long as there's something that unifies them, so in my instance it's going to be the watercolor, I think that you can pull it off. So, some other things that I've pulled specifically for this project that I wouldn't typically pull for other projects is some removable adhesive and some die cuts I thought might be fun to watercolor over. So I have a mason jar, an acetate star, and if you have acetate stuff, that's obviously going to work a lot better than just your cardstock. And then plus sign. So I pulled those. I also have some washi tape to adhere, like I can adhere my watercolor paper down, or just whatever I might need this for. I have 2 rolls of this particular one, and so that's why I pulled that one. Some Versa Fine Onyx Black ink. So what's awesome about this is it's really good for sentiments and detailed stamps, but you can watercolor over it. So that is awesome. I also pulled my personalized stamp outs. And then I have some Canson watercolor paper, and this size is 9 by 12, and it's a nice size pad, so I have plenty to work with. Of course, I'll be cutting it down to the card size that I'm going to use. This is 140 pound weight, and they said this is a good basic one at my local art store, which is Jerry's Artorama. They are online if you want to check them out, if you don't have an art supply store near you or what have you. So I got that. And then I'm going to, I have assorted adhesives here too, but I don't think we really need to talk about that. As I use them in other videos, I'll kind of tell you about them. So I just have some different ones. This is a bowl from Target that I keep my water in when I'm watercoloring. It's easy, to just change out the water as you go if need be. This is my brush set, which Olivia kind of got into a while ago. It's the Polar Flow, and it has 5 brushes. I don't really use this fan one. I actually let her use that in a video. I'm not sure if it'll come up before this one or after, but I will try to link it in the description so that you guys can check that out. But the kids had some watercoloring fun, and I filmed them doing that. So those are my brushes. And then I have these. I don't know how well foam brushes work with watercolor. I've never tried, but I've seen a lot of people do those techniques where you need like a flat edge brush, and I don't have a watercolor brush like that. So I guess I'm kind of wondering if I could use this or not. We'll see. I guess you'll have to stay tuned to find out. I know that it should work with these because these are actually acrylics, but I'm wondering if I water these down a little bit, if I could get the look of a watercolor. And I got these a while back, and all I did was create a background, which I haven't actually used. So I really want to use these if I can. They have, I don't know if you've seen these before. They're called FW Pearlescent Liquid Acrylics. And this one doesn't tell you the color. This is called Waterfall Green, and it's really gorgeous teal. And then I don't know if you can see it, but it has like a shimmer. It's kind of like if they had put perfect pearls in there. I couldn't think of what they're called. And then this one is called Sundown Magenta. And again, it's just gorgeous. So I have those. Then I also have these, which I've not used before, which is why I pulled out that kind of white plasticky looking thing. I don't have an actual palette, so I thought I could use some of these on there if I decide to use these. These are just some Artist Loft watercolor in a tube paints. I'm sure, I don't know, but I'm sure these aren't like top of the line quality, but we'll see how they go. And I'll let you know what I think anyways. So then, like, the most sophisticated watercolor set that I have is this Lucas from Aquarelle Studios, and this is a German brand, and this is a 16 color palette that I picked up at, again, Jerry's Artorama. And you get just a wide variety of colors. Some of them I'll probably never use, but I just wanted, a few to kind of get started with. And then also, this is the only thing, this white one always does that. It like drives me crazy. It always comes out. I don't know why. But I also picked up a few other colors. That's like a pinky color. That's actually between these two pinks. Oh, you couldn't really see that. It's actually between these two, which worked out perfect. I kind of just guessed when I was picking these out based upon the colors, you know, that I could see or whatever. This is kind of wet. But this is a really pretty blue, and this purple, which I'll have to clean up there in a minute. But these are what I've used thus far on the cards that I've done. So I have those also. And then I also have this Artist Loft set. It's the one that has more colors. I gave the one that has less colors to my son. And then I also have the kind of cheapo pearlescent ones. I mean, these are, we'll see how they do as far as pigment wise, but like when I open it sometimes, these palette, like the little pots fall out. Like it's crazy. But it was really inexpensive. So I hope that, if nothing else, you know, for small projects like this, or you know, doing little droplets on your layout or whatever, I hope that it is a cool thing to have. So we'll see how that goes. And then I also have, I'm going to put these back in here. These are the pre-made cards that I'm using. And then I have the watercolor paper, which I'll then adhere to these recollection card bases and envelopes. So, and those pre-made cards came with envelopes as well. So I should have all the envelopes that I need. If not, I do have an envelope punch board, so, which I also have not used. So there's always room for opportunity there as well. Let's see. Then you'll need a few other basic supplies. A paper trimmer. I don't think I need to show you that. In fact, the one that I'm going to use today is not my primary one, but my primary one is at my mom's. So, and then I have this stamp press by Fiskars that I'm going to be using for this project because I want to be able to get it in the same spot on the card every time on each type of card, you know, each card, because I'm making several sets of the same cards, if you will. So I have that. Also, a roll of paper towels, always handy when you're watercoloring. I also pulled my twine out because I thought that'd be cool. And then I pulled this Memento Paris Dusk ink because I thought it might be neat to use a different color than black. I don't know. We'll see if I actually use it. And then also pulled this pigment ink pad in graphite black. It's a Brilliance pad. And I pulled this one in case I want to stamp over top of the watercoloring, because this one stands out really rich and really pretty. So, and then I also pulled these because I got them a while back at Tuesday morning and have yet to open them. But I'm really liking like the coppery rose gold-ish colors lately. So I thought maybe I could throw these on some of the cards, and that might be fun. And then last couple of things, of course you always need scissors and sequins, right? So I don't know if I'll use the sequins, but I just saw a Christina Warner video where she did this really awesome plaid, and then she added sequins. She messed off like snowflakes. Like, her card was amazing. I'm not going to play down the awesomeness of her card, but it was really cool. So I thought, ooh, the sequins look really pretty on the watercolor. So I thought that might be something fun to do like on one or two of the cards, not on every card. So like I said, I think this is going to be a lot of fun and kind of an experiment. So I hope you'll come along and enjoy the ride, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.